tonight, the New York Times has reported that President Trump was so incensed about the Attorney General recusing himself from those matters and so angry about the appointment of Robert Mueller, the special counsel who's looking into Trump and Russia, that he berated the Attorney General and called him an idiot in front of a room full of people. He told the Attorney General that he should resign. Jeff Sessions, according to the New York Times, then submitted his resignation letter to the president, and the president would not accept it. Attorney General Jeff Sessions is said to have called this the most humiliating experience of his professional life.
Boring.
Here's my question for you. Having been through your own particular version of the Trump ringer as his political opponent, do you have any advice for his staff?
Well, look, this is a man who engages in humiliation and domination as a tactic.
This is really
control.
boring. You really need to up the energy level. I'm getting sick of this.
Stage, first in the Republican primary and then continuing into the general election. And I think for a lot of people watching, the public and the press, it was hard to turn away from. You haven't seen somebody at that high a level aiming for a job that's the most important in the world who behaves like that, who says
this is fucking annoying. I don't know why you people are watching this shit anymore.
Attacking people. So
the point has been made. You've seen all you need to see. Move on.
Embedded in his character. And I think going forward, any effort to try to contain him, which I know some in the White House and in the broader administration
No one cares.
have been trying to do, is especially important when it comes to consequential decisions. It's all part of his manipulation. That is who he is. That's how he behaves. So I'm hoping that the people who have a mature view of the exercise of power, when it comes to something like North Korea, life or death, when it comes to something that would be incredibly stupid, given North Korea pulling out of the Iran deal so we'd have a second nuclear crisis to contend with, I'm hoping that on the really big issues, there's enough authority to be able to restrain and contain the president. That's
Mission Control, we have a belligerent dumbass here that won't cooperate.
Some of the people around him pose a clear and present danger to our country. Domestically, to our institutions of democracy, our self-governance, our rule of law. Internationally, in so many ways.
Yeah, I'm doing all I can. I'm going to need you to send me in some backup.
The fact that there is no strategic plan, there's just a reactive, emotional, visceral kind of behavior. So I can only hope, and I think every American who thinks about this can only hope that, you know, people who know better, who have experience, and who realize
I don't know. It's acting sporadic, and it's really I don't even know what it is.
Will be able to prevent anything really bad from happening. It's a horrible thing.
I don't know. It says it's some sort of
in that office.
Doesn't identify or it identifies as a man. I'm not sure.
Of jailed, he has kept up his rallies as president, and that is still a regular thing that they chant when he mentions you derisively, as he always does.
Are you serious?
Do you take that literally? Do you worry that they might at some point try to gin up a prosecution against you?
Well, I know there's nothing there.
You're torturing me and everyone else watching.
Much of a worry. But here's what I do believe. I believe that Trump admires authoritarians. He doesn't just like Putin. He wants to be like Putin.
But how? You a stupid 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 how?
Unchecked. And when I first heard that, especially at these rallies that, you know, were inciting violence and insulting people and all the rest of it, I thought it was bizarre.
Why you always lying?
Really unbecoming somebody who's running for president. Then
former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton.
What the fuck was that?
Seriously.